The next day began with a visit at the State Information Service and Director Ayman Kafas. He explained to us how the State Information Service works and was very keen on showing his support for what we are trying to accomplish. He suggested, among other things, that he would link our website to the homepage of the Republic of Egypt.
The helpless call for trust in a world that makes no sense.
We continued to the Ministry of Tourism to visit Suhair Garana and his staff. He seemed to know a great deal about our work. He told us he'd spent considerable time on our website. Minister Garana mentioned that it is a relatively short period of time during which the relations between the Arab world and the West have deteriorated. To regain respect for each other's cultures is more important now than ever before. Since we were delayed again due to the massive traffic in Cairo, we had to end our meeting a little early. Our press conference began at 2 p.m. in a completely different part of the city. When we arrived at the Great Cairo Library, some 50 journalists and TV people were patiently waiting for us. Among the many questions asked, there was one I remember in particular. Somebody asked me if I had any Muslim friends that had suggested the concept of Spiritus Mundi. I answered that that was not the case. The room fell silent and the journalist replied, "Well, then you've made 72 million new friends today." I was deeply moved and it was difficult not to show it. Our last meeting in Egypt was at the Ministry of Social Solidarity with Dr. Randa Risk. First and foremost, they work to improve the situation for the many homeless and orphaned children in Egypt. We talked about how we in Spiritus Mundi could participate and give support. We all felt that this concluded our 2 very hectic days in Cairo in the best possible way. We left Cairo at 10 p.m. on a flight to the United Arab Emirates. The flight took about 3 hours, and considering the time zone difference, we arrived early morning. We had a 2-hour drive through the desert to Abu Dhabi, where our first meeting was scheduled at the Swedish Embassy. Mainly we talked about the purpose of our trip, but we also informed the ambassador about the people that we were going to see in the UAE. Sheikh Ali Al-Hashimi invited me to speak about Spiritus Mundi, after which we received many questions and expressed support. Later, we moved into the house where tea and coffee was served. Sheikh Ali Al-Hashimi suggested that all citizens of the United Arab Emirates should support the initiative of Spiritus Mundi. Later that evening, when we realized what this could lead to, we all felt overwhelmed.